Good morning, my lawn care ninjas.
Morning.
It is 8:30. I saw a few sprinkles on the windshield, but the rain's not here yet. And we are at my local, or a local, there's several of them here in this area, dump site here. And we're getting ready to unload all the weeds and brush that we have in the dump trailer before the rain gets here. I see we have someone, I think he just finished.
You know where he's at, don't you?
Yep, I gotta go exactly where that truck is at, so we'll let him.
You in Overgrown?
Not yet, but I will. No, he's not finished, so we're gonna have to wait till he finishes. And he doesn't have a dump trailer.
What did he want one?
But here's where we have to go, right over there, and get this brush out, go back, hook to the utility trailer, and go try to knock out a few yards until the rain gets here. I mean, it's sprinkling, it's super dark, but the real rain, I think, is supposed to be coming in 1, 2, 3 o'clock, something like that. Yeah. So, and as I mentioned on yesterday's video, it's just pizza and I today, and so we're gonna just do as many as we can. Really, that's all we can do.
You got half a pizza right now. The other half a pizza still in this bag.
Well, the other half of pizza needs to wake up. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and just cut your pay in half, and then give you the other half when the other half of pizza wakes up. Anyway, so hey, look at all this rock we can get here. Yeah. I had a customer who wants some kind of rock. Look at all that, man. I don't know, that's heavy rock right there. I wouldn't even want to damage my dump trailer with that. Yeah, the rock has come back. So here's the tarp system. And basically you just roll it back up. It might catch here. No, it didn't. Okay. And you just tighten it, put this down right here, and then there you go. Should be good. The tarp and the wheelbarrow. You already got the wheelbarrow. Oh wow.
Where's the other one?
I don't know. Unless they're in the bed of the truck. That's the
pole cover.
What's going on, my lawn care ninjas? Today is Tuesday, and it's been raining all night last night. It's been raining all morning and all day today. Oh, Nick, did you work? No, we didn't work. So, one thing I'm doing today, and I figured I'd bring you guys along with me, I am doing quotes. I can't remember if I mentioned to you guys or not. I've had a gentleman walk up to me or pull up right up the, next to my truck, and he said, "Hey, do you have a business card?" And I said, "Sure." And he's like, "I got like 7, 8 properties." And I'm like, "Oh, cool, yeah, I'll be happy to give you a quote." And it was a text message. And he texted them to me, freaking, sorry about that. And texted me this morning and said, "Hey, have you had a chance to look at him?" And I said, "No, I have it scheduled to do him today because we're not working today and it's been raining." And he said, "Okay, cool, no problem. Just let me know when you get a chance to look at him." And so that's what I'm doing right now. So here's the first one. I drove by it and I looked at it, but I forgot to record it. So I just turned around and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys real quick. And I'll show you each one, because each one I'm gonna be just driving by it. I don't think I need, you know, unless I really can't see a backyard from the truck, then I might get out of the truck and walk around it. But so far this one is self-explanatory. And that's what I'm doing today, guys. This is just a quoting day, and my phone did not blow up the whole time until I decided to record. Isn't that funny how that always works out? All right, so here's the first one. Did I miss it? No, here it is. So apparently this owner, a landlord I should say, he owns a bunch of duplexes, because most of his text messages have been like all duplexes and triplexes. And then he gave me one house, which I believe it's either a rental house. It's not a duplex is what I'm trying to say. It's either a rental house or it's his, I don't know. But one of them is just a house, and then the rest are, I think, just duplexes and triplexes. Which this one, as you can see, entrance 1, entrance 2, so it's a duplex. A little bit on a hill right up front, nothing too crazy. The back stops right by the wood line. Super easy. I think me and the ninjas would be here, let's see, 15 minutes at most. There's the line. If that. All right, my ninjas, we're at the next one. So we've got this one right here, this one right here, and this one right here. I don't want to stop because there's a car behind me, if you can see in the mirror. But those three right there, super easy yards. Personally, they're 10-minute yards, maybe 15 at most. Again, I wouldn't give them any more. I'm gonna park right here and let this car pass by me, so that way, oh, he's turned, okay. So they're about 10-15 minute yards a piece. I say 15 to do it right. There's a little bit of ditch in the front, but nothing too crazy. I couldn't stop because there was a car behind me, but hopefully you guys have seen. It's just a bunch of duplexes, and there's 3 of them side by side. And then that other one earlier that you guys saw, that was a duplex. So I'm headed to the next one. These are fairly easy yards, so I'm going to give him my best price that I absolutely can. And if he accepts it, then we're going to do some business here. And if he doesn't, oh well. Time to move on to the next one. I'll see you at the next one, though. Alright, my ninjas, here is this one right here is the other one that I'm looking at. It looks pretty simple. Nothing too crazy. Super flat. It's definitely a little bigger than some of the other ones that I've just driven by and looked at. I guess let's turn in here so we can get a better idea. And it looks like there's 2, 3, I don't know, 2 or 3 doors. I'm sure there's different, yeah, that's a duplex, if not a triplex. So. Alright, we're off to the next one. Not really too wild about this neighborhood. It seems like there's just too many eyes on me right now as I'm just quoting. And when I say that, guys, I mean like everybody seems to be out. People are just kind of looking at you, giving you the look because they don't recognize me, or they've never seen a vehicle like this in this neighborhood. So not really sure about this neighborhood or this property. So, and the other ones were fine because I'm actually very familiar with the other neighborhoods, but not this one. So, you know, I'm gonna give them a price. Holy smoke, guys, look at this yard. Look at this. Waist high. Bullcrap. That's like shoulder high right over there. Wow. Glad I'm not doing that yard. That is, I believe, that is the most overgrown yard that I've seen in 2017. I am so surprised the city has not come in and taken care of this. Wow, I don't know how well you guys can see on camera or not, but right through there, it's like, and I'm 6'4", and right there in the middle is like freaking shoulder high. I'm glad I'm not doing that. Dang, that's the most overgrown yard I have seen of this season, 2017. All right, so I don't know what I'm going to tell them about that yard, those duplexes or triplexes. Not real comfortable with this neighborhood, but I'll give them a price, and it's going to be a higher price because it's a higher risk for me. I feel like it. I could be wrong. Could be a good neighborhood, but if I'm getting all that attention and eyes just from quoting, can you imagine what kind of attention I'm going to get if I pull in a 2017 F-250 with a 7x18 dual axle trailer with all this brand new beautiful Skag and whatever else brand I have equipment? Yes, you heard me say 7x18 dual axle trailer. Nick, I thought yours was a 7x14. That's the one I have now, ninjas. But Daddy's already ordered the 7x18. When'd you do that, Nick? Yesterday. I did that yesterday. I did not get their weed eater racks. I'm gonna get the Defenders, I think is what they're called. A couple of you mentioned it on comments. I really appreciate that. I was actually aware of those, but I had completely forgotten about them. But I have seen them before is what I'm trying to say. Somebody had them on a YouTube channel that I watched a while back, so I do remember them, and I think I'm gonna go with that route. So I told her to cancel on that, but I did some other things. I'll show you. I don't want to get into it right now. This video is gonna turn into a huge long video, but let's just say I did some reinforcement on this trailer, and I'm looking forward to it. I cannot wait to get it. I cannot wait to get it, pick it up. I am gonna go pick it up. Should be ready within 2 to 3 weeks, but I'll see if I can go get it within that time frame, because Baby Ninja should be coming around anytime soon. So, if it's ready before Baby Ninja gets here, I'll go get it. And if it's ready right when Baby Ninja gets here, then they're just gonna have to wait on me. Or I might ask them to deliver it for me, depending on how much it is. But it's not far from me. But I definitely, once it's ready, I want to get it. So, all right. Anyway, I did put in the order for that, so I wanted to tell you. I've got like 1 or 2 more quotes. And then actually 2 or 3. 1 or 2? 2 or 3. What? I don't know. Let me go look. See you ninjas at the next one. This one I have to keep in consideration. It's a little bit out as far as the drive goes, but it's not too bad. I am somewhat in this area 1 day out of a week, not necessarily in this particular area, but right up the road a couple miles, so it's not terrible, but it's still kind of out there a little bit. But anyway, now I am headed out. Oh, real quick, I wanted to share this with you guys. Well, I would stop where it's the darkest because of the trees, but maybe right here. So I stopped at Speedway, and you guys know Speedway, right? There's a bunch of them all over the country. And excuse me, I have their little membership card, right? The little bonus card, whatever you want to call them. And so I had to stop and fill up gas. By the way, you can tell I'm in the 2014. Tiny is hooked up to that trailer, and I didn't want to go quoting a personal car, so I've just chose, 2014 was available, so I just jumped in it. But I needed gas. It was empty, and I haven't been using it, as you guys know. So I went to Speedway, and I stopped real quick. And one thing about this truck, it is a flex fuel. So I like to stop at the Speedway, and I've been doing it for a while. But I mix it up. I don't just always fill in that flex fuel, because I know that's nothing but, I think, 51% ethanol. Anyway, but so I did that, and then I went in and got me a drink, and then I scanned my card for the drink, as I always do. And by the way, you get like 3 cents off per gallon on your gas. So, and then, you know, she scans it and she goes, oh, you know, you have an option if you want to get $100 in-store gift card because of you've built up your points. And I'm like, what? So here it is. And if you look, it's $100. And there it is. Isn't that something? I had no clue. Absolutely no clue whatsoever. Maybe better lighting right there. But it's $100. Obviously, it says no redeemable, or not redeemable, I should say, for fuel. But it is rechargeable and it's good for everything inside the store. So anyway, I thought that was pretty cool and I wanted to share that with you guys. All right, I'm off my ninjas to the last yard of quoting, and then I'm gonna go home and I'll show it to you if my battery, it doesn't die because it's at 26% and I didn't get to charge up the GoPro last night. I just left it in the office. But last one, and then going home, and I gotta go pick up that car. I'm gonna pick up that car that I'm gonna be giving away at 10,000 subscribers. It has a small dent, and I'll record it to you and show you guys on the back panel, back fender, whatever you want to call it. I'm not really a car guy or a body shop, the specific terminology, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it to my buddies right away. And I've mentioned it to him, to you guys about him. You've even seen him on some of the videos. Mickey, he's you know, I take all my vehicles to him. If they need a scratch repair, dents, even if I have an accident, God forbid, you know, anything of that nature, I'll take it always to him. He always hooks me up. He's got great prices. He does really, really good work. So I don't want to give, even though I'm getting the car like that, just a little dent that's kind of in, I don't want to give that car away like that. I shared with Mickey that I am going to be giving it away to someone who really needs it, because I don't need it. I got plenty of vehicles in my driveway. And I think Mickey was really touched by that idea. And he said, you know what? Bring the car to me and I'll fix that dent. And, you know, no charge. Because that's his way of wanting to contribute to the society, I guess. And just wants to fix it. So I thought that was pretty impressive and pretty cool. Oh, all right. And so we're going to be doing that. And he really just wants to help out. And that's awesome. So, you know, Mickey, if you're watching this, which I know you are you watching this, Mickey? You better be watching this. I've already told you this, and you know that I would anyway in person, because we've spoken over the phone, but thank you. That means a lot, man. You know, little things like this go a long way. I'm not getting the car for free. I'm paying for it. And obviously, you know, Mickey's going to take his time and his effort and, you know, maybe some materials and whatever he may need to fix that little side of the fender. And I'll show it to you when I pick it up and when I get it. And, you know, he wants to do that because he feels like, wow, Nick, you know, you're giving away the car. You know, let me be involved. I want to help you on that. And I want to take care of this dent for you. And no charge. And no charge at all. That's awesome. And, you know, Mickey's the type of person that, you know, he's the type of person that would do that, man. That's my brother, man. I mean, family's family, but sometimes they say friends are closer to family than actual family, and that's so true. So, thanks, Mickey, and guys, stay tuned. But anyway, after this last quote, I'm going home. I think my wife and she's going to have to obviously follow me for me to take the car to Mickey's shop, drop it off, and then, you know, I'm still nowhere near close to 10,000. I mean, I'm getting there, but, you know, so Mickey, you don't have to rush. He doesn't have to rush and, you know, like in and out. Whenever he gets time, that's fine. And I'll make another video, of course, of any, of all the, how I want to do this and how I want to give away the car. But as far as, you know, the laptop, the weed eater, the little handheld blower, things of that nature, that's not a big deal. You know, that's going to be something easy. We'll play a game and we'll pick a name somehow. I definitely want to do it to somebody who's been a long-time subscriber or just recently subscribed. Really, that doesn't matter. But definitely watches all the videos, comments on all the videos, likes all the videos. And we're going to still come up with a game to really to play, so that way, you know, somehow it works out that somebody gets this car. And I want someone to get it who really needs it, not some BS, you know, oh yeah, I want it, you know, and I win and you don't even need the car. I think it has more of a meaning if someone gets it who really needs it, who really can use it, and it would maybe change their life or help their life a little bit, you know. Obviously, whoever gets it, you're gonna have to be you're gonna have to have a driving license. You don't have to be 18. I almost said you have to be 18, but you're gonna have a driving license, whether you're 16, 17, 18, depending what state you're in and how that works. But also, I'm not delivering this car. I feel like if I'm giving away something as big as this, you need to come to me or to my city. We'll meet up and I will gift you this vehicle. But that's it. That's it. All right. 10 minutes already, guys. I'll record real quickly of the last quote, and we'll go from there. See ya.